Hey everyone, so today I'm going to talk to you about trying to conceive after having a child with a disability. So first off, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my last pregnancy. If you haven't seen my Meet Us video or part 2 or part 3 of that video, then I'll have them linked below. It kind of gives you a little bit of our background and our situation. When I got pregnant with my daughter, I guess it was about 4.5 years ago now. I was very young, I was 16. I wasn't on birth control at that point. We ended up conceiving Michaela. I didn't really know when I conceived or the exact dates of everything because I wasn't expecting to get pregnant. I was 16 and I was very young. I wasn't very even sure of how everything worked. So after I had Michaela, I guess it was after the 6-week mark, I ended up getting an IUD, which is it looks like a little T. It's about that big, and they insert it into your uterus and it repels the sperm from fertilizing an egg. So I had that for, I guess, almost 3.5 years. I just had that taken out in September on the 5th. So I knew that I wanted to get pregnant again. Me and Kyle discussed it. If you don't know, my daughter Michaela is severely disabled and she has a rare brain disorder. We did genetic testing after we found out about that, and they only gave us a 2% chance that we could have a child with her disorder again. So there wasn't really that big chance. Of course, it's still in the back of our minds, but we're hoping for a healthy child. So anyways, I got my IUD taken out on September 5th. And I knew I wasn't going to have intercourse until my next period was done. So my next period was scheduled for roughly the 13th, 14th of September, and I did end up getting my period on September 13th, and I believe it ended the 18th. So that was 5 days. What I had done was go online and look up an ovulation calendar, which calculates when is the best time to have intercourse to try and get pregnant. So I found this website. It's a great website. I'll show you guys it. It's called www.webmd.com. So the website looks like this, and it just says ovulation calculator, charting fertility, and it asks you for your last menstrual period date. So if I insert September 13th, next it asks you for your previous menstrual period as well as the one before that. So you're going back roughly 3 months in time, and it's going to give you a lot more accurate reading. So I'm just going to insert my dates. And of course, if you don't know that far ahead, you can always just push calculate and not have these next 2 dates put in. So then you hit calculate, and it comes up with this calendar. So the light blue color means low fertility, the green is high fertility, and then your expected period is red, and the blue is take pregnancy test. So, as you can see here, this is October, but I'm going to go back because I was going to conceive in September, hopefully. This shows my period, and I ended roughly the 18th. And it shows that my high fertility dates are 27th, 28th, 29th, and the 30th. I also used a different website that shows a little bit more in-depth ovulation calendar. It shows you your fertility days, but it also shows you your even higher fertility days, the days that you actually might ovulate. So the other website showed roughly that my fertility was from the 24th roughly to the 29th. So my fertility days were going to be the 26th and 27th. So with this, what I did was I made my own calendar, and I'll just show you. I used my calendar on my iPad, and here you'll see I started my period on the 13th. I finished on the 17th. I wanted to know my exact dates for when I went to the doctor. So I said my rough ovulation dates were from the 23rd to the 29th, because that's what it came up on the calendar. And my peak ovulation was roughly from the 25th to 27th. So I know within this week here, I wanted to have intercourse because that's my highest chance of becoming pregnant. So here it shows that I had intercourse on the 18th, 20th, 23rd, 25th, 26th, 28th, and the 30th. So that gives me a pretty good chance of getting pregnant because I did have intercourse the 2 days on peak ovulation as well as after that, just in case the calculator wasn't accurate and it didn't give me the right reading. So if you don't know, sperm can actually last up to 5 days in the womb. So me having intercourse roughly every other day, I know for sure that I'm pretty much gonna get pregnant. Now with me, my family history, we have high fertility, so I don't have any problems with low fertility, so I don't really have to worry about that. So I'm pretty lucky in that sense. Today is October 5th, and I'm not sure if I'm pregnant yet, so I don't know how well my strategy worked. I'm going to be checking my pregnancy test hopefully tomorrow. You'll see that video. I'm going to do a live pregnancy test, so you'll see that coming up hopefully soon. Because I got the first response test, you're allowed to take it 5 days before your expected period. My expected period is roughly the 11th, so tomorrow would be the day I could take my test. So I'm not sure if it'll come up positive or negative because it's so early on. So I wanted to talk to you guys about how I was feeling about conceiving another child after having a child with a disability. Now, the first time we had intercourse, it was very emotional for me. I think because I had never actually tried to have a baby before, and there was so much going on in my mind about, am I doing the right thing? Am I going to have another child with a disability? Am I being too selfish? But then again, in my mind, I was happy because I knew I only had a 2% chance that the doctors gave me that it would happen again. So I really wanted to try to get pregnant because I really wanted a child that I can watch grow, and different emotions were going through me at that point. And I actually cried after we tried, just because there was so many emotions going on. And the next time we tried to conceive, it wasn't as emotional, but it was still in the back of my mind. Am I doing the right thing? Feeling guilty, but then again excited, and just not as emotional. So as the days went on, it got better. It didn't seem like we were doing the wrong thing anymore, because I might have already conceived a child, so it might have just been done, and that's all there is to it. Basically, we couldn't reverse it, so we just kind of accepted the fact that we'll just go day by day and see where it takes us. Now, on my husband's end, he had a little bit of a hard time in the middle of trying to conceive, say like the third or fourth time. I guess it was almost seeming like we were trying too hard, like it wasn't fun. It was just like a strict, okay, well, we got to try this day and we got to try this day. So it was kind of difficult on his part to just enjoy it, I guess, because it seemed like almost like a job. So anyways, today is October 5th, a month after I did take out my IUD. There's all these different things that we have to think about, but I guess if we don't try to have another child, we will never know if we could have a child without a disability. So I just wanted to kind of let you know how we were feeling about the situation. Again, like I said, I don't know if I'm pregnant yet. You will be seeing my live testing. I'm gonna take it tomorrow. I don't know when the video will be up, but because my family has no clue at this point, because I was supposed to have my IUD taken out next month to have it replaced, and I actually discussed with my mom, like, well, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna, you know, leave it out or put another one in? And I just said, you know, like, we're not in the right time, like, we're just gonna put another one in for now. So she has absolutely no clue. Everyone still thinks I have an IUD in, and we're gonna do a huge surprise this weekend if we are pregnant, because it's Thanksgiving. We just hope that everyone is as excited as we are. I wanted to tell them right away because it's been so hard keeping everything from them, like even getting down to my doctors without them knowing and things like that. So we are definitely excited, don't get me wrong, that we're completely scared or whatever, but it's always in the back of our mind what could happen. But we always have loved Michaela just the way she is, and if that happens again, then we'll just deal with it and, like I said, take day by day. But we're super excited, and I can't wait to find out if I'm pregnant or not. I'm actually excited to be pregnant, which is kind of weird because at the end of my last pregnancy with Michaela, I was so done with being pregnant, and I felt like almost like I never wanted to be pregnant again. But now I'm super excited, and I hope I can take you guys along with me. I hope that you subscribe to my channel and like this video. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.